Your love life. Are you dating? Who are your role models? My first crush. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Wangari. Yes, I'm seated outside. It's a bit of a different location, okay? This video is a Q&A that I've been saying I'm going to do since literally probably last year December, when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Apologies, they're birds, they're cats, they're dogs, they're screaming children, and they're crowing chickens. So we're just like in nature at the moment. We're enjoying the sunset. Will you come back to Kenya immediately after Harvard? No, I don't want to come back to Kenya immediately after Harvard. I want to work in the US for a while. I'll have 2 years of STEM OPT and I plan to take advantage of that. And I also want to get a job in the US in whatever sector I end up in, hopefully finance, banking, maybe. That's what I'm thinking about. I want to stay there for like 5 to 10 years and then come back to Kenya, but I will be coming back. How old are your siblings? I got a lot of questions about my sisters. I don't know. I have 3 sisters. Steph is the firstborn, I'm the secondborn, then Serena is the thirdborn, then Sash is the fourthborn. We are 4 girls. Yes, my father will enjoy that ratio. The dowry is coming through. How old are they? Steph is 20. I'm 20, so Steph is 27. Yeah, Steph is 27. I'm 20. Sere is 2005. I'm 20. Sere is 16. Sash is 14. Yes, I think, yeah. What course are you taking? I'm taking applied math and psychology. What primary and high school did you attend? I attended Makini Primary School and then I attended Alliance Girls High School. Although there was a time when I was in Makini in class 7, we couldn't afford the school fees and I got kicked out and they refused to let me back in. So I went to a school called Gilgil Hills for a while, for like half a semester. It was boarding. I hated it. I was bougie. I never washed my clothes before. So yeah, those are technically the 3 schools I've been to. I love the candidness of your videos. Keep it up. When are you physically going to campus? Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for enjoying the candidness. I guess, you know, we're trying to keep it real over here. I'm going to campus in August. My friends and I are going to buy or planning to buy our tickets next week. So that's exciting. I got my visa. Yay! Let me know if you guys want like an update video. How do you plan your day? How do I plan my day? I use Google Calendar and Google Keep. When you use your Gcal, I use my Gcal to like time block, and then you have like a sticky note on the side called Google Keep. I just write a running to-do list for each day. I just use sticky notes, and then I have like a book planner. Sometimes I like to physically write out my to-do list, but I just use Google Calendar and to-do lists. How long was your break between high school and university? So I finished high school December 2018. That's when I did my KCSE, and then I officially started university at Harvard in September 2020. So yeah, literally like 2 years. Where are you right now? Country that is. I'm living in Kenya. I did my first year in Kenya. I'm in Nairobi in my mother's house. Yes. My biggest pet peeve. Ooh, that's a good one. Number 1, people who chew with their mouths open. I just think you lack etiquette and that's disgusting. You're going to spit your salivary amylase all over me and I don't need that. There's a pandemic. Stay 6 feet away. Number 2, people who don't put in hard work but expect the results. I really get irritated. The world doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't owe you success. So if you don't work for it, I don't know why you expect it. Number 3 is my biggest pet peeve. I have another one but I've forgotten. I've forgotten. Those are the 2 I remember. Yeah. Why didn't you choose a school in France? Because I don't speak French and I have no interest in learning languages. I just don't enjoy learning languages, and so I didn't want to learn a new language. So if I didn't go to the US, I would probably have gone to the UK or like Australia, because I'm fine with English. I struggled enough with English. So do you plan on quitting? Quitting what? I'm not sure. College? No, I don't plan on quitting college. YouTube? No, I don't plan on quitting anything. So I'm not sure what you're asking. Dream destination? I really want to travel Africa. I want to see Morocco and Marrakech. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to Senegal. I want to go to Mauritius. I want to go to Madagascar. I want to go to South Africa. I want to see the Zambezi Falls. I just want to tour Africa before I give my money to the Western world. First thing you'll do on campus, probably I'll cry because I'll be so overwhelmed. I've been anticipating being on campus since March 2020, and each time I'm so close to it, it gets pulled away from my grasp and I just see a dream floating away. So I'll probably cry and then think I'm in a lucid dream and try to wake up. But yeah, probably cry. Do you regret going to Harvard? I've been asked this question a lot. No, I don't regret going to Harvard. I said this before. I'm an African woman in this world, in this society, who lives and comes from a third world country. The odds are not in my favor to succeed, and so going to Harvard gives me a boost, a leg up in this world, financially and socio-economically. And so no, I don't regret going to Harvard. It has opened for me doors I didn't even know existed. I didn't even know these doors are there. They are open for me, and the connections and the alumni and the people I've met there and the professors and the access to resources is mind-blowing. Like, you will be paid anything you can think of, you'll be paid to do it. If you can like word it into a research program or something, you'll be paid to do it. What do you plan on doing after graduation? I plan on getting a job, like a 9-to-5, which makes me sad, but that's the reality of life. I have 2 younger sisters that are going to be going to college, and I want to be able to help them pay for college in any way I can, and finance my parents and myself. And yes, I will go, as I've said before, I see myself going into the finance banking world. That's like the most realistic option for me. My celeb crush, I don't know. I'm currently going through a phase where I'm reading articles on parasocial relationships, and so how I see celebrities has changed. I'm just like, these are people doing their job, like their everyday job. Like, celebrities are often like romanticized because of their physical features, which they literally had no choice in being given because they were born with them, and they enhance them using money. So you didn't ask for a whole like psychology rant, but yeah, I've been reading about parasocial relationships a lot, and I'm currently not very fond of celebrities. I'm going to avoid application questions because that's all I do on my channel. What software do you use to edit your videos? So I film on my iPhone 11, so I'm looking at my iPhone. I use a back camera and I film landscape, so it's 16:9, which is what YouTube uses, and then I edit on my iPad, and I use LumaFusion by LumaTouch, which is an editing software. I had to pay for it, worth every cent, worth every coin. Did you take any AP exam? No, I did not take an advanced placement exam. Not me saying I'm not going to talk about application content and then I do exactly that. There are like 5 cards in my peripheral vision at the moment. Kanyao, be quiet. Shh, go. Okay, not a question. I just wanted to say that you inspire me a lot. You guys make me cry. I always say this, it is my honor and it is my pleasure to be a source of inspiration or motivation for anyone out there. I just hope that by sharing my story and showing people that I achieved my wildest dream, that it can encourage you to pursue your dreams unapologetically and strategically. And I'm so glad that I can inspire people. And you know, when I was applying, I didn't see people who looked like me on the internet, who are like, look, I'm at Harvard, I'm whatever. And I hope that I can start a community where more people and more Africans and more Black Africans, women, more African women and Africans in general can join the internet space, YouTube space, and show their lives in these universities, colleges, institutions. Yes. Your thoughts on ignoramus et ignorabimus? I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what this is. Am I about to get cancelled? When are you going to college? August. I'm going in August, guys. Stay tuned for all the motherfucking popping vlogs. Moving day, dorm rooms, I will show you everything in Massachusetts. I'll show you the stones, I'll show you the sky, I'll show you the plants, I'll show you the trees, I'll show you the sun, I'll show you the beds, I'll show you the tables, I'll show you the food, I'll show you the people, I'll show you the classes. What do you want to see? Actually, comment down below what vlogs you want to see from me when I get at Harvard, to Harvard, when I get there. What do you want to see? Like, what do you want? Like, I'm here, we can experience Harvard together. What do you want to see at Harvard so that I can look for it, film it, and show you? People are so nice. Not a question, but I miss you and I'm so proud of you and I love you. Shout out to all my girlfriends from high school. I love you guys. Okay, Jesus Bench, shout out to Jesus Bench. You all have supported me and I love you, and I'm so grateful for all of you, and I can't wait to see us prosper and kill this game and shake our asses on a yacht in Dubai. Period. Did you date in high school? If you did, how did it affect your studies, if it did in any way? I did not date in high school. I like to think, okay, so I've been told it's because I intimidate boys. I'm quite intimidating. I guess it's true. I don't bullshit and I don't reduce myself to make myself socially acceptable most of the time. And I guess guys don't like that, you know. They're like, oh, I like an ambitious woman who's driven, and then they realize that an ambitious woman who's driven will not go to the club every weekend, will not stay out partying, will not come over at his every whim. And yeah, so it did not affect my studies in any way, and I truly thank God. What made you start a YouTube channel? Such a good question. I started a YouTube channel because I successfully went through the college application process, and I could not believe the magnitude of my success. So when I applied, I did not expect to get into all the universities I got into. It was truly a shock for me. Like truly, I was like, I was 1 week later, I was still like walking around Nairobi like, me, I got into Yale. Me, are they sure? I kept waiting for them to send an email like, ha ha ha, sorry, it's the wrong person, you are rejected, see you later. But yeah, I started a channel because I wanted to share information with people who are like me, normal people. In the news, usually see the stories like from the slums to Harvard, from Kibera to Harvard, and like, I'm not saying those stories are not important, because they are, but that's not the full picture. That's presenting a stereotype of the African continent, that people come from abject poverty and like rise to fame. And I mean, it's true, some people do that, but most of us are middle class, average citizen, the common mwananchi. My mom hates that term. I'm normal. I'm from a middle class family. I got a good education because my parents believe in education, and I just wanted to see more of that on the internet. I wanted to see normal people who get into Harvard. I haven't built a yacht, I haven't built a spaceship, I don't work for NASA, the government doesn't know my name, like I'm not like, I don't have connections. Like I actually got in because of me, is what I would like to think, and I wanted that story to be on the internet. I wanted to show people that you can get in. When I was doing my college applications, there was no African on the internet doing what I'm doing. Literally there was no information tailored for African students, and that made me so mad. And literally finding a black person was hard enough, but if they were black, they were in the US, despite maybe they were first generation or something. And so yeah, at the end of the day, I wanted to share information, I wanted to share my story, and hopefully inspire and motivate any young girl like me sitting in her room wondering, how can I get from Nairobi all the way to Cambridge, Massachusetts? How can I achieve something so virtually impossible in that's my answer. Let's move on. How is Harvard? It's hard, it's good, it's bad. Harvard has a lot of issues, but it's good. I'm happy. It's good. Let's leave it there. What are your majors and minors? I'm doing applied math and psychology. If I have time, I want to minor in women and gender studies because the classes seem interesting. If you got into both Harvard and MIT, which one would you choose to go to? I think I would choose to go to Harvard. For the same reason I turned down Caltech and Columbia, because deep down I knew that I don't want to do engineering. I knew that going to an engineering school would have pressured me to continue in the engineering path, because it was like a path I thought I wanted to go down, but it's not. I think overall Harvard provides for me more resources and more opportunities, and it opens more doors for me. And as much as I think MIT is an amazing school and it broke my heart when I was rejected, I still think I would have chosen Harvard. This question attacked me. Do you have other friends apart from Josh who are attending Harvard or school abroad? Yes, I have other friends apart from Josh. Wamalwa, your fans are always in my DMs, they're always in my comments. Shout out to Wamalwa. Yes, I have other friends who are from Kenya who go to Harvard and who go to other universities abroad. Shout out to them. I see them in the comments, or they send me a clip of my videos and I'm like, you guys watch my videos? Why? I feel shy. Like, it's really, I feel shy. Shout out to them. I usually want to like film videos with them, or like vlog when they're around, or like when we go for lunch, but I get shy. I'll try. You're really pretty. Thank you. You guys gas me up too much. Stop. No, don't stop. Continue. A few times you said you worked. What job do you do? Okay, so I work with, so my work currently is I'm working for the Center of Public Service and engagement? No. Okay, I'm working for a center at Harvard. Because I'm international and I don't have a visa, I cannot work for a US company. So I have like technically I have an on-campus job, it's just remote, and I work with Zawadi Africa. If you are in Kenya and if you're a girl or a woman, girl and woman, whatever, and you want to study abroad, Saudi Africa is a really good organization, and they help girls go through high school and get funding for university, and I really align with their values and I like what they do, so I assist them and I volunteer at Zawadi Africa. How old were you when you applied to the unis? I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. What's your opinion on dating in high school? If you want to date, date. If you don't want to date, don't date. Just don't be pressured to do something you don't want to do. It's all about what you want to do. Please, if you're under 18, which I assume you are in high school, do not sleep with people who are over 18. It is a criminal. It is statutory rape. Don't do it. If you really want to sleep with this person or have sex, you wait. Just wait till you're over 18. What's the pressure? What's the pressure? Anyway, don't let boys pressure you into doing anything, which is commonly what happened. I think sometimes, I'm not going to say, okay, I'm not about to slut shame, but I think sometimes it's good to respect yourself. Like, sometimes people would have sex in high school in very disgusting and unhygienic places, and I would be like, are you guys really that hard pressed for sex? Anyway, I'm not about to slut shame anyone. Do you, boo? Use protection though. Where do you find the passion to study? I try so hard but I give up. Please help us with motivation tips. I've said this before in my stories. Motivation is very fickle. You won't always be motivated. I believe in discipline more. You need to become disciplined. But my sources of motivation are, number one, my sisters. I love my sisters to death, and I have 2 younger sisters, and I want to be able to provide them with all the opportunities that I didn't have. A lorry passing. I want them to have all the opportunities I didn't have in high school and in college and in university. I want them to do whatever they want to do and whatever they're passionate in, and I want them to explore their interests. And so I make sure that I'm the best role model that I can be for them. And yeah, my sisters are a big source of motivation. Not the cats fighting. My mom walked so I could fly. Not even so I could run, so I could fly. My mom has carried our family and me and supported me so much, and she's even like withheld things from herself so that I could have more, and I respect her so much, and I just want to make her proud. And being able to assist her financially during COVID has been one of the highlights of my life, quite frankly, and I love her so much. And then number 3 is for my future self. I try to do this thing where I imagine my future self, even if it's like 2 days in the future, and I tell myself now that working hard now, my future self will appreciate that. And so I think about my future self and how I want to live. Like there's this like joke that's like, oh, I can't wait to afford myself, and it's kind of that mentality where, you know, you're working for your future self. Are you dating? No, I am not dating. I am single as a Pringle. If you want to date me, slide into my DMs, they're always open. JK. But not really. Okay, let's move on. Who are your role models? That's a good question. Who are my role models? My mom. I think my mom is my biggest role model. And number 2, my big sister. My big sister is a role model for me because she's been through a lot. And for a majority of my life, I didn't know how much she's been through. When I became like 16 and like older, my late teenage years, we became friends. Like, that's an interesting thing with siblings, where I love them because they're my siblings. I don't necessarily like them. Like, I don't have to like my siblings. We don't have to be friends. But I became friends with my sisters. And my big sister has gone through a lot, and she's such a strong woman, and she always picks herself back up. She's the most resilient person I know, and I love her so much, and I always wish the best for her. And she owes me cake because her birthday was last month and she didn't bring me home cake. But yeah, my big sister Stephanie. Number 3 is Michelle Obama. I took a turn. Michelle Obama is a queen. Her book, life-changing. I applied to Princeton because Michelle Obama. I was like, if Michelle Obama can get into Princeton, so can I. I mean, I'm not saying Michelle Obama and I are at the same level. Like, I'm still working to get to her level, but Michelle Obama's level is a level I aspire to get to. Oh, which books can you recommend for one to get knowledge about life? The 4-Hour Work Week is the book I'm reading right now, mind-blowing. The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Shawarma. Which other book can I recommend? There's a book by some guy about not giving a fuck. Memoirs, any memoir. Memoirs are the best thing ever. A memoir is someone's life, like literally 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years, condensed into 500 pages, which is mind-blowing. I've learned so much from memoirs. My favorite memoirs are Trevor Noah, Born a Crime, Becoming Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's Shoe Dog by Phil Knight, Know My Name by I've forgotten her name. Also, fiction sometimes helps you learn about life. Opinion on Harvard dating scene. Got any crushes? You I know you asked this question. I know you. Okay, the Harvard dating scene. I have no idea how the dating scene at Harvard is. I've been on Zoom, I've been remote. That is not to say that I kind of went on a remote date, which was interesting. I don't like it. Let's have a date in person. But that was interesting. I went on a date by accident. I didn't know it was a date, and yeah, that ended badly. Don't do it. But I don't know, I mean, there are some guys who I see and I'm like, oh, I mean, he cute though. But it's Zoom. I don't want to slide in anyone's Zoom DMs. No one is sliding in my Zoom DMs. I mean, not no one, but let me calm the fuck down. Also, I don't follow Harvard people because it made me feel bad about myself being at home in the first semester, and I would literally cry every day because of watching people's Instagram stories being on campus and being with friends and having illegal parties. And so I unfollowed everyone from Harvard except like I follow like maybe 5 Harvard people. My first crush. Oh, I remember my first crush. It was in kindergarten. I went to this kindergarten called Msingi Bora. It was fancy as fuck. It was British system. And there was this guy in my class called Ethan. And to this day, I have dreams about how we used to play together. And Ethan, if you're out there, DM me. In my old bedroom, I have a picture from kindergarten of our whole class. And then there's a picture of me and him playing in the rocks. Playing in rocks, like in gravel, painting gravel. And so that was my first crush. I don't remember how it ended, but yeah, we used to play together and I liked him. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Capricorn. Let me know if that makes sense. Like, I've had people who are like, oh, you're such a Capricorn, and I'm like I'm a Capricorn, and they're like, makes sense, earth signs. I don't know the rest. I'm born on December 29th 2000. I don't know what time I was born. I'll ask my mom, but I'll put the time on the screen. Then you guys can tell me my like rising moon, my fading sun, my falling stars, and my shooting stars. I don't know. Like, I'm not into astrology. I think it's nonsense because I think it's a bit of nonsense, but a bit of truth. Like, sometimes I read horoscopes and I'm like, this is shit. And sometimes I read it and I'm like, stop, everything that you just said happened. So yeah. Are you planning to start dating in campus? Yes, I'm planning to start dating in campus. If you want to date me, send me a DM and we'll go on a date. They love to see Makini, former Makini students winning. Thank you. All the Makini alumni out there, I see you. I appreciate you. And I've deleted a lot of my time in Makini because it was traumatic for me. Makini traumatized me and is the root of a lot of my current traumas. So shout out to Makini. Your love life. My love life is non-existent. I have never had a boyfriend. I've gone on dates. I've just never had a boyfriend. I don't want to stereotype, but Nairobi men stroke Nairobi boys. I don't know if I just don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think so zingine like we bebana each other ufala, and we don't like that. Like you guys, these questions are many and I cannot answer all of them. So if you want a part 2 Q&A, I hope you know me a little bit more now. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is pilau, but pilau with kachumbari, avocado, banana, black pepper, and tomato sauce, in that order. Actually, that's what we're having for dinner tonight, so I'm hella excited. That's my favorite food. My favorite drink is a what's my favorite drink? I think I like gin. Yeah, that's my favorite drink at the moment. In my youth, I enjoy dancing. I don't have a favorite artist, and my favorite book is Americana. That's enough information for you to slide in my DMs if you want to date me. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay, thanks, bye.